Oh, hey, Colin! Nice to see you back from Canada. Are you ready for another wheel episode?
Is that what we're doing here today?
Let's get to it! All right, you are back again. It's nice to have you.
No, thanks.
Yeah. You're here for your 2-episode commitment. and we're ready to do the wheel.
All right.
All right. What have we got on here today?
We've got the romance tours to Russia, Ukraine, Latvia, and Belarus.
Oh, Ukraine.
This is AKA the human trafficking tape. Wait, let me check.
All willing participants.
Yeah, so if you want to get sold into sex slavery, then watch this tape, as seen on TV.
Okay.
In Russia.
Russian brides.
Probably
Russian
not the
brides.
best two places to go to
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Russia, Ukraine, maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
not. All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video. And then we have flirting with magic.
Your secret to dating success. This is who Joe Bluth was based on, I guess, in Arrested Development.
Have we watched this before?
I don't know. I haven't.
Or am I thinking of, I think I'm thinking of seducing people with hypnosis. I think of that tape often.
Yeah, hopefully this will be less rapey.
All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
Let's move on. Oh, Mini Monkey Magical Music for educational purposes.
Well, this looks like crap.
This is some like fetish video or something, or I don't know. He looks like he just came from Burning Man.
All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim. Me, myself, and I.
An exclusive video diary.
All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
This is a free rental, children's 99 cents. Butt it out.
Is that some kind of racist character or just an ugly drawing?
I don't know. This character looks butt it out. This is a kid's video? Did Bryan Singer produce this?
Like I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a cartoon Chinese man or just a cartoon somebody who's high.
I'm up in the air. I don't know.
You know what? That vaguely looks like something either Showbiz Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese-esque.
Yeah, that's right.
Looks like Wicked.
She looks like a Rockafire band reject. She auditioned and didn't make the part.
Or if like Showbiz Pizza Bear and like Chuck E. Cheese had a kid.
She started her own band with that dog and that robot.
Yeah, and that's like a cloud of weed smoke, I guess.
Probably.
I don't know. Butt it out. What does this one say? 14%.
14 and a half minutes.
Oh, I thought that was a song title.
All right, I now have a rooting interest. All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we've got mystery tape. It's like a, what is this?
Well, we don't. Oh, those are.
Are they dead robots?
It looks like a baby crossed with a garage door opener. All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
All right, well, I hope we land on this one.
All right.
This is Lorenzo's songbook. I guess that's Lorenzo. Does the dog write songs? Volume 1.
It looks like another crappy children's musical video, and Jesus Christ.
Do you think it's the same guy from Mini Monkey Magic-y Music-y?
It might know, because there's 8 billion of these people who did this. 8 billion people did stupid children's song videos when there were only 5 billion people on
These
this
furry
earth at the
suits
time.
are flying off the shelves in the 80s and 90s.
All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video. And now we have...
Right from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Looks like someone took a vacuum cleaner and a TV and then taped a typewriter to the top. And then we've got a nice keyboard, so you know it's a 60-pound thing you can carry around. You know, you want to write when you go out for a coffee. Take this thing along.
I mean, back in the day, that was what you had.
Yeah,
that's what you had.
You got to hook it up to your car battery to like get it running. Yeah, take your family for a picnic in the park.
You've just got this like 3-inch thick cord running out of the Starbucks.
You got to start like the gas generator up.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
Ooh, Tommy Nitro's karate adventure, black belts.
Okay.
Is this a training video, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd say 80s, but it's a DVD, so not 80s. 80s was the karate craze.
It's probably like a VHS rip, though. Do you think that's Tommy Nitro?
Who's Tommy Nitro?
I don't know.
All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
What is this? Surfing for seniors. That sounds dangerous.
Oh, that sounds like a Mike pick. Mike, you throw this on here. Surfing for seniors. No.
Surfing's hard enough for young people.
I think it's the internet surfing.
What?
No, I'm a little bit disappointed because that is a PC, and I was really hoping for like seniors on actual surfboards.
Yeah, that's what oh man.
Granny's bikini just flies off.
We've got a market we can.
Why does that where your mind went to right away?
What?
Because I'm desperate for jokes. I'm just desperate.
Yeah.
For our channel.
Well, I'm disappointed. So maybe like they're looking up, maybe like they're Googling, you know, how to surf.
Oh, okay. So you think it's gonna be both? It's gonna be a combo.
This is just they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to like, you know, show you the senior surfing. They're just looking up instructions, and then they're gonna, you know, find out, and then it's gonna end with them all surfing. It's like
You've essentially used a computer to find the beach.
yeah, it'll be like the end of Point Break, except with like a bunch of seniors crashing their bones against the coral, never to be seen again. This is what I'm hoping it is. So, you know.
All right. Well, I hope this is a children's suicide video. Come see what first aid can do.
You can do it.
Oh, come see what first aid you can do. Okay, now this doesn't look that exciting at first glance.
Looks like he tried to like cut his wrists, and then this kid is like saving him. Oh, I was just trying to kill myself.
Okay, you won me
It looks
over.
like Craig Robinson.
It looks like Fred Armisen from way back here.
You mean
Yeah.
Tim Robinson?
Oh, sorry, Tim Robinson.
Craig Robinson is The Office, right?
Yeah. I don't see color.
All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
Yeah, how to save your friends.
I'm pulling that out of context.
Like,
Just because it is every video they turn to.
You better do that.
I'm gonna do it.
I love how like fed up she looks with the guy. Like he does this all the time.
I'm sure that's gonna
She's
be.
like, this is like the 7th time I've had to like save him from killing himself.
He's gonna be the accident-prone one. It's gonna be all wacky.
Oh God, I'm gonna start a hot bath.
They're gonna have all
I
kinds
gotta
of.
get these razors out so I can cut my beard. Oh! Whatever. On target.
Handgun accuracy. All right, well, I hope this is a children's suicide video.
Secrets of a champion to handgun accuracy from beginning to end. So end is murdering someone.
I blame Second Chance, but like the wheel has now become just like infested with like handgun videos. And
Well, it's the United States. We're in America.
yeah, you know what?
I had to watch this before I came here.
It's like before they let you on the plane.
Yeah, it was on the pre-flight like morning with the safety instructions. They have like the oxygen masks. They screen this video. Handgun accuracy. We all get like a handgun when we leave the plane.
In the event of an accident, please load your revolver.
Yeah, that's how you get the oxygen masks.
Load
to
your
fall down.
own revolver before you load your children's revolver.
Yeah, exactly. If the door doesn't open, you shoot it open. Yeah, so guaranteed to improve your shooting or your money back. So if you're a terrible shot, by the end of this video, you can get your money back.
All right, Colin, as our guest, give it a spin.
Yahoo!
Sex slavery. Okay.
Flirting with magic.
I'm sure I'm not gonna want to wash my hands after watching this.
Oh, gonna win some hearts with magic.
sorry. Watch the cigarette. Because all I need you to do is blow on the cigarette when I count to 3. Watch. 1, 2, 3, blow. Look, gone.
Oh my God. So what else can you make disappear?
My virginity.
Well, I'm waiting.
Kind of like that, huh?
That's great. Gee, I hate to say it, but I'm impressed. That's pretty
Well,
good.
you should be.
That's good. I like it.
How about putting your phone number on there?
This is John DeHart.
Yeah.
You'll be real impressed by my band.
You like Shakespeare?
Well, wow, flirting with magic, wow.
That was yeah, I wish I had a deck of cards right now.
Don't try that shit on
They
me.
make you fall in love with me.
It's too late. Yeah, he would never get away with that in today's world, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he'd be me too'd.
Right.
Magic-too'd.
Magic-too'd.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna spin it now.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get.
Let's see what horrific nightmare we land on.
Hey!
Garage door opener, baby.
It's a bunch of gray babies with blue vests on lying in an empty white void.
So yeah.
Well, okay. It's a total mystery, everybody. A total mystery. Let's go watch this, whatever it is. Yes,
Buy a 10-pack, sure, why not?
Oh God.
Oh my lord.
Oh fucking hell.
Feast.
I was when they started appearing, I was thinking like it would be really creepy if we saw them all being worked on at the same
It's a
time.
greasy strangler.
The crazy strangler.
Kevin Spacey's Thanksgiving.
If your ACTAR 911 infantry trainer looks like this, you are ready to proceed to the next section. If it looks like this... What?
Well, I certainly didn't know what to expect with that tape, and I still don't know what to expect with that tape. Let's spin the wheel again.
Yay!
Oh, surfing for seniors? Oh no, I can't.
Surfing for seniors.
I can't see. No, it's on the come and see guy. I mean, it's on surfing for seniors. Let's watch seniors learn how to surf the internet and then surf into their graves.
Senior surfing. Oh man.
Do you think they're just like surfing on their coffins just so they're ready for their wipeout and eventual death?
Let's hope they don't wipe out.
I can't believe it landed on surfing.
I cannot
lucky.
believe
It's
after
like-
this amazing day we've had that we landed legitimately on surfing for seniors.
Yeah, we were hoping for it. I mean, we're kind of getting up there in age, so maybe I could learn a thing or two about surfing on the ocean waves.
And if it's about the internet, I can't wait to learn about that. I've heard good things.
Huge fan of the Beach Boys. I'm just gonna go outside to my wooden paneled wagon, get my surfboard off, get a tank top on, get some zinc sunscreen. I'm very pale, so this is gonna be great. Can't wait.
A mouse is somewhat the same. You can't reach inside the screen to move things in your computer, but you can use the mouse.
What?
Around on a small ball.
You don't have to explain how it works.
Yes, he does.
Just confuse them.
I think yeah, this is probably more complicated than it needs
you
to
just
be.
move the thing around.
And the right. The mouse is made to fit in the palm of your hand.
Look at that crack stick.
Oh.
It's just a bunch of dust comes out.
Look at this dust. It's horrifying.
Press the pointer over the start button.
Oh, fuck, you're fucking kidding me, really? Can you give me?
It's a twist off.
Oh.
Maybe it's
Oh, there
not
it goes.
twist
Yeah,
off
it
and
is
you're
a
just
twist
really
off.
strong.
Maybe it's
No,
like
it is a
rusted
twist
shut.
off. It was just particularly tight.
Oh.
I have to edit out this footage.
Oh. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. I guess I've kind of taken the reins, so I don't know.
Nice clean segue, go.
Yeah. I spun.
That was literally the exact opposite of a nice clean
Yeah,
segue. You
yeah,
just said,
yeah,
we're gonna watch.
He doesn't edit. He doesn't know these things. He doesn't understand the fucking nightmare it is to patch this shit together. So it'll blow your brains out. He just.
Oddly enough, we didn't watch any of the suicide videos today.
No.
Okay. I was that clean enough?
That was a clean edit there.
Then we
Thank
ruined
you.
it by flailing.
It's all right. We'll leave it in. And go.
Oh, yeah, that was awkward too. Oh no.
And go.
Yeah, okay, I got a video
First
about
video.
Magic. Colin, tell us about the video we watched.
You gotta say, remember when we spun the wheel and it landed on that?
Yeah. Did I spin this one?
But
No, I spun this one, but I'm not talking about any of this shit. You can
Wait,
do it.
Colin,
No,
you
I
spun the wheel
thought I
first.
spun this one.
Did I? Oh, that's right. I didn't spin at all.
It's not always about you.
That's the
What is-
Canadian luck that I brought down from north of the border. Landed on this one. Flirting with magic.
You didn't spin the wheel, bitch.
I'm having.
You were there.
I'm having a brain aneurysm right now.
I came
okay?
out and I spun this wheel the second time, and then Jay spun it the third time. You were just there
I
in
know.
the room.
When you've spun it so many times. it's
Listen,
like
Mitch
you can't-
McConnell,
you
what's
don't
going
even
on
know.
over there with your brain? Colin,
Yeah.
what did you land on?
Flirting with magic.
Because we know he didn't land on anything. The magic guy.
This guy.
You can never close the deal.
Yeah, I know.
So this is a video.
He's flirting with success.
You're flirting. Your secret to dating success.
Yes.
That's a lie right
This
there.
is all a lie. This whole thing is a sham. So it's like there's nothing, it's sort of based on the premise that there's nothing sexier to women than being approached by a magician at a nightclub, which is false.
The false conceit
Right
right
away.
off the bat.
Which everybody, literally everyone on the planet knows.
Yes.
Except for weird
Especially
dorks.
women.
Especially, well, they try to vary it up. They do have women do magic in it too.
Yeah,
That's true.
That was a good mix-up. We thought that was kind of like a gender swap. They were doing it, but then we realized it's like the people who were on the receiving end of these tricks were actually doing the tricks in other skits. So it's like this whole nightclub is just magicians.
Look, he took what he could get for this video.
That's right.
Whoever responded to the Craigslist ad
This
ended
is
up in
true.
it.
To be fair, it's called flirting with magic. It doesn't say
Yeah.
how to pick up ladies with magic, just flirting. So yeah, it could be either gender.
How to get fucked with magic.
You know what it is?
The only one that got fucked was us for watching it.
Dang.
What she doesn't know is I'm going to reach inside and remove the top bill, but I don't want her to see me pull it out because she may get a glimpse of the bottom bill, the 5. So what I do is I cover up both hands, both my hand.
Hurry up.
Got
a nap to take.
He has to make sure he explains the trick properly.
I know.
The one guy that attempted this in 1989.
This is like an ordinary run-of-the-mill how to do magic video. There are hundreds of them. But he slapped on the flirting thing as a gimmick to stand out. There is nothing in here that really necessarily is specific to flirting.
He tries to make them related to like nightclub stuff
Like
a little bit.
You're just breaking the ice with people.
Yeah, like he does a thing with that we fast forwarded through where he's showing something you do with the ashtray. So it's like, yeah, that's something that would be in a nightclub.
It does have a very specific goal or theme, I should say. I don't know, but yes, you're right. Exactly.
A little bit.
It's like
It was like Zelda's nightclub in Palm Springs or something like
yeah.
that. I guess it's where
it's
all the
not like-
magicians hang out.
Magic tricks can be super complicated and require like big props and stuff. It's all little things that you could sneak in your pervert coat, or that you could find readily available in a nightclub.
Yeah.
Like you could take
Book
that
of matches.
matchbook, but you'd have to go in the bathroom, and then you'd have to like burn one off, and then like fold it, and kind of
Some of
like.
the preparation on this
Yeah.
stuff, I'm just imagining like bouncers, like some guy's coming into a club, you kind of like whatever, this like jacket opens up, he's got like 20 like matches all aligned. He's got like a pair of scissors. He's got some elastic thing that goes up of his hand.
Look, the only alternative to all this planning is to have a winning personality. So that's just off the table.
Yeah, for sure.
With Yelly Man.
If you have to rely on these sorts of tricks to engage with women at clubs.
This man has my posture. He needs all the help he can get.
He's got like the tech neck, but we called it the magic hunch or something.
No, it's the masturbation hunch.
Sorcerer neck or whatever.
He's beaten off in his grandma's den when she's out at the grocery store. And
Wait, his grandma's in this video, by the way.
She's in the other room trying to learn the internet. And he's
no, the computer she's using in this. That's the one that he used to masturbate to all the actresses that he was trying to hire for the video.
Okay,
Send me your headshot.
You got a lot of headcanon going on in this magic video. It's just like, it's clearly it's aimed towards men based on the cover, but the tricks are also like in the real world application in your head. It's when you picture it, it's just so laughable. Like you were saying, someone was saying, like all the ripped up napkins just falls out. Or he's got the one guy has business cards. I guess that's at a different setting, not a bar setting.
For some reason, that's not at a bar.
And it's like, this is coins.
All it takes is one thing to go wrong, and you're just embarrassed for life.
The string up your coat sleeve with the pen cap, and
he's like,
oh fuck, and it just shoots out.
He's like cutting the 5 out of like a $5 bill and stuff like that. So I'm laughing thinking of the preparation. And it's all I was thinking of was Taxi Driver, especially with like the elastic up his sleeve and stuff. You know, he's like standing in front of the mirror, like practicing this stuff. And it's like, what do you do?
The "you talking to me" scene. It's that guy was doing that in the mirror, just practicing all of his tricks.
This is like a character from like a Paul Schrader movie. Like he's going to be writing a diary about how he hates the world and he's going to kill everybody.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Oh dear God, I hope you're going to talk to me.
And what, like, you know, when you go home as a woman, you know, whatever, somebody picks you up with magic, whatever, you're blown away by his magic. You know, I'm going to have sex with this person. Then you go home. What does this place look like? It's like you got scissors, you got, you know what I mean? He takes his coat off, and then you see all these elastics with like, you know, cigarettes attached to them and like matches and stuff. You're thinking,
well, that's the second volume of this video. Is like, okay, you've somehow convinced some very drunk woman to be impressed by your magic. When they get back to your house, now what?
You're thinking, okay,
how to make a pregnancy disappear?
Well, when you think about it, it's like, you know, David Blaine, he was part of the Pussy Posse.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
For good reason, you know? It's a fucking magic.
Every magician in their mind, they think they're David Blaine, and in reality, they're this dork.
Well, the first trick, he goes up to a lady. That's the very first thing you see. And it's a lady standing there with a cigarette, and he's like, you need a light? And he's all cool, he's got his leather jacket on. She's like, sure. Just hanging out by herself in the club, standing there with the cigarette. He's like, let me, ooh,
wow, a match.
And then it's, so it's the first one's super simple. It's just a match, like, and he bends over the striking part, and he wraps it with Scotch tape. So it's all prepped, and all you gotta do is just kind of pull out that match. You don't have to futz around with the thing. But in reality, some schlub watched that video and then went to a nightclub and had the match ready, and it's just like, looking around, hoping that there was a lady by herself who is attractive, who happens to be having a cigarette and does not have her own source of a lighter or matches, and it's just standing there waiting. The odds of that.
And you know he's like waiting.
Good.
He's waiting for it, and the second somebody pulls his cigarette, he's like, "Well, God, here, oh, what?" And she's just confused.
And he falls
knocks over some bottles.
Yeah,
this video is showing best case
do it
scenario.
smooth. He's like slide up to the table, like, oh man!
All these like elastics like shoot out of his wrists. All the matches,
into her
all the
eye.
matches go.
His handkerchiefs flying out of his coat jacket.
Well, he's okay. So he's explaining tricks that on camera look like it's possibly you could do this, but in reality, it's going to be a noisy nightclub. It's going to be crowded. You can't hear what anyone's saying. It's the worst place to do a magic trick. And then he's also giving the instructions in the worst place to give the instructions in front of a pool in Palm Springs where it's very windy and loud.
You
and
can
he's got a
see his-
microphone on, or maybe, I don't know, or a boom mic, but he's like, ah, blah, blah, blah. It's like a windstorm
You
happening.
can see his like real world frustration bleeds over into the video because multiple times he makes passive aggressive comments about the fact that it's really windy that day.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like he showed up, it was super windy, and he just had to deal with it because he could only afford his bikini bimbos for an hour.
They had names.
Hi, what's your name? Hi, Lori. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael. Beautiful, windy day here, isn't it? Yes, it is. It certainly is.
Bubbles, Crystal, and
Bubbles
Bambi.
and other.
Laura, it was like Laura. It was like the one on
like
the right.
Lori or Laura.
Something, yeah.
Lori.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept saying her name, and then he kept making like
Really skeezy jokes.
like a little lighthearted sex references.
I thought the video was going to be more pervy when it started. I thought it was going to be like how to seduce women through hypnosis.
Yeah.
Because early on he does a trick where he makes her. He's at the nightclub and he makes the one woman's shirt shirt disappear.
That's right.
So I thought the video was going to be a lot more of like that type of stuff, but it's just that one bit, and then it's all like actual magic, which is boring.
He's
as
almost
hell.
like too awkward and like geeky to be kind of skeezy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
I
like,
thought there was going to be more like raunch humor, like visual gags.
He's making
panties
jokes like
falling down
the
or
elastic
whatever.
has to be 12 inches, and
Yeah.
he's like, ooh, 12 inches.
And then they giggle because they know.
because they were paid.
The first thing to do is cut the elastic so it's approximately 12 inches. Then the next thing is to take the safety pin, attach it to the end, and tie a knot.
They know what he's talking about. He's talking about a ruler.
Right, it's 12 inches, exactly.
Excuse me, I was wondering if you happen to have lost this pen.
No, it's not mine.
Are you sure?
The thing.
This pen right here?
No. Wow. How did you do that?
Well, magicians usually don't reveal their secrets.
Is there something I could do to make you reveal it?
Well, maybe. How about meeting me back here at 11 o'clock for a drink or so?
He said, why don't you meet me back here at 11 for a drink or so?
I heard that.
It's time to learn the secret.
Only time for one take.
Number 3.
Not 11 or so for a drink. They fucked it up.
But I'm just trying to like imagine the funnier. So in my head, I was kind of imagining like this whole nightclub is just magicians trying to pick each other up, and then they gender swap it. So it's like the women, you know, very attractive woman. It's like you don't have to trick people to have sex with you, you know, to do these like the salt shaker trick or like the change trick. You just to
Did
guys.
she say that?
No, but she's trying to like get the guy with the mullets.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's like you just say like,
Oh, for them, yeah.
let's have sex.
Yeah.
Guys are okay. You don't need to do the.
You don't need to
salt
impress
cellar.
an awkward magic nerd.
Yeah.
Just
Well, the men they cast are like hideously ugly. Like they got John DeHart.
We got
guy.
John DeHart in the video.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to do one, that's fine. I'll watch.
Okay, this is my little
That looks like what's her face from Glee with a mustache.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
Yeah, Jane Lynch.
Or Jane Lynch with a
The
mustache.
man that looked like a goblin from a Peter Jackson film, like the airport man. And he's like,
The airport man. The card.
The guy with the cards.
I sell
Yeah.
life insurance,
Oh, that
and you're
guy.
gonna need some.
What does that mean?
You want my business card? Well, here, take 3 business cards, fold 2 of them in half, write your initials on part of one and 1 initial on a different one, and shuffle them, and I'll sign the back of the 3rd one, and then give them back. What? Ooh, my panties are getting wet.
First thing you need to do is take the pen and write your initials in the upper left-hand portion of your business card. Take another business card and in the top left-hand portion, write one more business card. You only need one half. You need the left half. One with your name on it. Place it on top of the stack. Then take the one and then have your initials on it. Place it on top of that card. Just the portion where the half lined up just right. It should look like your business card.
I'm just waiting to get my license renewed.
Can you just leave me the fuck alone?
But you know, as long as you have 2 cards and you only need one, why don't you put your phone number?
But the business card trick required cutting a business card in half and using an elastic, aka a rubber band. Wrap a rubber band around the middle of it so that you could kind of fake that it looks like a full card. So you have to have that with you. In the event that you see a lady that you want to make a pass at sitting by herself in some kind of venue
At the
in
DMV.
life, and yes, and then just use that opportunity
And then you have to carry a pen around too.
Yeah,
it's like,
and,
right?
yeah, and have a pre-signed half of a business card. It's like nonsense.
Too much work.
Fold the piece of striker over the match like this. Take the safety pin, open it up.
And a lot of the tricks kind of relied on smoking, which is kind of like, you know, it's not even allowed anymore in clubs. So it's like half this, you know, half these tricks don't even work anymore. You're gonna have to bring your own like ashtrays and stuff into clubs. So you're like stuffing your coat full of like
Can you
props.
update it for like vapes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see you're out of batteries in your vape. Let me wave my magic pen around the vape. Oh, my battery's fully charged on my vape 2000. It was all out. How did you recharge it? Well,
no, this same guy's going to nightclubs now, and he's trying to hit on like a 20-year-old, and he pulls out an ashtray, and they say, "What is that?"
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
that's true. Or he goes to Vegas. That's probably the only place you can do it, right?
Yes, yes.
Meredith is here, and as you can see, she is fully prepared. So kind of, if I was going to do this trick, I would do it to Lori.
Oh my God, there's comments on the back from people who
read them,
bought the tape.
We need to stretch every minute of mileage out of this fucking video that we can. So what do you got? What do you got?
Now, I don't know how they are writing the comments. It's like they've already seen the tape, but...
They sent out advanced copies.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. What a great way to meet chicks. Bob, single, 25.
So the tape didn't work if he's single.
Yeah, I guess. Your magic tricks blew me away. Kathy, single, 30-something.
30-something. Kathy didn't want to give her age. Huh?
No.
After my divorce, my social skills needed help. Your flirting course did the trick. Barry, incel, 45.
It doesn't say incel.
No, it's a very divorced 45.
Okay.
That is so sad.
I know.
I'm gonna show you a magic trick. You like magic, right? Okay, if I show you.
So this whole bar is just magicians.
Yeah. Pervert magicians.
Just pervert magicians trying to like trick one another into sex.
Well, maybe we should make this tape die.
Make the tape disappear. Whoa!
Oh my God, Rich! Shit, that's amazing.
Oh my God.
When you tried to do that like smoothly and
I know, it awkwardly bumped against me.
so just a whole feature film popped in my head. Rich Evans Magician. That's awesome. Rich Evans Magician.
I was gonna say a whole instructional video popped in my head.
Oh yeah, they gotta bring that back, man. I'm telling you.
I'm a divorced man. I need to fall back on magic.
You find this at like a thrift store. It's modern day, but you watch this old tape thinking it has like magical powers, like the machine in Big. If I watch this, maybe this tape is so old and magical, it'll give me some kind of super knowledge about dating and magic.
And then you spend weeks preparing, and then you go to the club, and it's just like, no smoking. Like, fuck. And then you just resort to the chloroform.
The whole fucking montage of me setting up ahead of time.
You fail so much, then you resort to the chloroform, and you become like a horrible
it's
monster.
the last resort. A pair of scissors and chloroform.
And then you try to hunt the guy down that made the tape.
Ooh.
He's living in Palm Springs. He's like retired. He's like 85 years old.
What? You dress up like a Southern belle, and then you seduce him through magic.
Tape didn't work. I went to Zelda's, and this was a liquor store now. Your whole life is like living this fantasy, like with these like bikini babes around you and like magic, but the reality is like disgusting. It's like modern day Taxi Driver, starring Rich Evans as a failed magician. You're delusional.
One day a rain is gonna come.
You have a fantasy sequence where you go out to the pool at the resort in Palm Springs, and all you see is like people with mullets and like bikinis and everyone, but it's like this disgusting like run-down hotel, and it's not even functioning anymore.
Oh,
but everything's like in VHS and glossy and windy.
That's the fantasy vision, is the VHS?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's good.
The pool's got like filthy brown water in it.
Yeah, there's like a dead squirrel like floating.
Yeah.
Or something.
But you see it how it
Cleaned
appears in the tape with like sunny windy Palm Springs.
There's a guy with a mullet arguing with his wife in the background.
It looks
looks like he's yelling at somebody.
Yeah.
Is he just gonna start beating one of those women in the background?
Oh, they're having like an argument.
Their marriage is falling apart right behind us.
They're having an argument.
I don't even know her.
Are you flirting with her? And we're back.
Our next video is the Actar 911 infantry baby. Why is it called infantry and not like infancy? Are these babies?
No, infantry. It's a pun on infants.
Yeah.
That's just more proof that these tiny little babies are enemy soldiers that are out to take over the earth.
Thank you for inviting us into your cardio screens. We are the Actar 911 Infantry. Our mission is to help you bring CPR training to every citizen of planet Earth. Welcome to the official Actar 911 Infantry briefing. The following strategic information will be addressed. Assembly, teaching features, classroom tips.
This feels fake.
Oh my
this
God.
Can't be real.
Mike, would you like to tell us about the baby video?
Oh, what's this? I found this in the trash, and or somebody sent this to us. I'm assuming someone sent this to us.
I would imagine, yeah.
It's a bunch of babies, gray plastic babies with little rubber chest plates and what do they call it? The
compression? It was like a piston or
piston,
something.
that's it. Yeah, and it has a long. It's obviously a CPR dummy for infants, so you could practice like doing chest compressions and unblocking an airway of a baby, but.
Someone at the company said, let's get creative.
Yes, or the advertising company they used to make this was like, oh gosh, I just picture like a bunch of like old like hippies. Like this is like what, the 90s? So there's a bunch of the old guys with like nasty long gray hair like, whoa, look at that baby, it's fucking crazy. Let's do this. We get this wild idea.
Let's get surreal and
weird.
weird.
And they're like, okay, we just make these babies. We're gonna it's gonna be fun, man. Just trust us. And then this is what happened.
This is what happens when you let David Lynch direct an instructional video.
And last but not least, we have.
What are you doing to these things that you have to disinfect them? Oh my God.
The purpose is you teach a class of 10 or so people to do CPR on infants. So you have to provide them all with plastic babies to do the CPR.
How do you carry around all these things?
They must be manufactured, they must work, they must be transported. And when you see the case with all the babies in it, like you're
Headless
creative.
babies in the case.
Yes, the head comes off the top and attaches in the grundle area to compress the baby down so it fits in like the pizza carrying box. And if you're just like a person who's like sort of creative, you see this and you're like, oh wow, these babies, they're gray, they look like space aliens, they look like robots. Your mind starts going crazy, and it did not need that.
This is how we are packed in a carry case. You'll find the lungs.
Why? Oh my God!
Watch carefully. When you hear the signal, pause the VCR and perform the step.
I think the question is not that it needed, but did it hinder it? Because you could, and maybe should, have done just a completely dry instructional video where you get one normal human being with a blank background and the baby on like a table, and
you dryly explain.
This is the Actron 9000, and this is the plunger button to use the baby. Or you do some crazy thing with space aliens.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I understood what they were saying. They conveyed the information successfully. I think it's fine that it was crazy.
So yeah, because as a little note, this isn't a video to instruct CPR. This is a video to sell a dozen Actar babies to instructors.
That come in a tote bag.
Yeah, so you're not really supposed to be like actually learning. They're selling the product of CPR babies.
They're easy to disinfect.
Sort of easy. It's quite a process, actually.
Place the dirty heads into a plastic bag. This prevents germs from spreading inside the carry case.
Yeah, well, they got people's mouths
The
spit
head
all
should
over
be
them.
cleaned as
I mean, sure.
Oh, it's washing the heads.
Scrub the outer and inner surfaces using warm soapy water and a brush.
Are they not dishwasher safe?
Rinse thoroughly in clean water. Submerge the heads in a solution using a quarter
Not
cup,
attempt with
60
real
ml
babies.
of household bleach to 1 gallon, 4 liters of clean water for 10 minutes.
It is. He had like 2 or 3 buckets or something, and he was like scrubbing them down with like a toilet brush.
Well, you get a bunch of people spittle on these things. You want to keep them clean.
Yeah, they had those close-ups of the instructor with a big like mustache. Like,
well, the guy we should mention that.
So many people made out with this baby. Oh God, I better watch it.
The guy running these courses that we see in the video. Well, the room that it's in is stark white. It's very like sterile and weird and surreal, and the table is like U-shaped, and you have like Dick Butkus at the head of the table explaining all this shit. He looks like John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, you feel like you shouldn't be watching this, or you're gonna be like red flagged on some list or something.
Yeah, it looks like a cult that's like feeding on infants, and it's and then certain parts have a very, very bizarre sexual connotation to where someone said, I feel like we're watching a porno or something. I don't feel. I feel like
you said that.
No, someone said we shouldn't be watching this. Or like,
I feel like you should not be watching this.
Especially the close-up, the handlebar mustache.
The CPR sequence can be practiced well.
Should we be watching this?
It feels like I'm watching a porno film.
So the whole premise of the video, it's like staged as if this, first of all, the baby came from outer space. It was created by aliens, and then aliens created this video to instruct humans because they refer to like the instructor as like a real live human being or something like that. Sure, it's a weird angle, and then the babies are talking to us at one point. Their mouths are glowing
while floating through the air.
They're flying
in their
around
tote bag.
Yeah.
And they also drive a car, like an old 1920s car.
But just their heads,
just their heads.
Yeah,
they show that footage over and over.
They probably just found that on the
doesn't
internet
fit with
somewhere.
the space alien theme. They go like retro. It's like the 1940s or something. And it's like sepia toned.
I don't know what it has to do with anything.
No.
What?
It'd be great to show up because it looks like a food delivery bag that the guy's carrying. Like show up at somebody's house, like your pizza's here.
It's feeding time.
Who ordered the 10 of babies? Oh, they still piping hot. Right from the oven.
Gather around the table and
Hey, it's a baby. It's a hot baby.
They do say something, speaking of hot babies.
Don't make the baby. Yeah, make sure the baby's not cold.
They say something in the video about not leaving them outside in the cold or something. Like, because it's plastic, so it'll be too hard to properly perform CPR on.
Yeah, they wouldn't compress because they'd be stiff.
Yeah.
You don't want stiff babies.
So you don't want stiff babies. You want nice, soft babies.
Yeah, when you tender, soft babies, when you're bringing them to your feeding party, you want to make sure that they're defrosted.
If you live in cold climates, allow your ACTAR 911 infantry to warm up to room temperature. Otherwise, they will be stiff and difficult to compress. Thank you for your attention. By attending this briefing and demonstrating the sequences with
You're being brainwashed right now.
What video did we watch where they did this? Was that
was
the
it?
video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please watch carefully. Raise your right hand, place 2 fingers on your carotid, and repeat after us.
That was like the oath.
Their cult calling card. Yeah.
Do that. May the pulse be with you.
Yeah, you touch your pulse and then go like this or something.
We did that.
May the pulse be with you.
Yeah, they did this,
Just
which
like
is
the slash
You can cut out with the slashing motion. That doesn't need to be there.
Well, that's I mean, that's what makes this video feel even more cult-like. Where this is like, you know, the secret handshake.
May the pulse be with you. Remember the ACTAR 911 mission. CPR training to every citizen of planet Earth.
Wow.
Wow.
Pulse be with you.
Wow. The pulse be with you, everybody.
ACTAR!
It's like they have a weird occupation, but they have a sense of humor about it. But to everyone else out there, all the normies, it just seems weird.
Yeah.
But your business is plastic babies, and it's just something you can joke around about.
And last but not least, we had the cutest little buns in the business.
I mean, you do hear about people that, work in morgues. They always have like a dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
So you work with plastic babies who have their heads sewed in their crotch. Like, you got to have a sense of humor about it. I don't know.
It's not sewn. It's attached. It's a little tiny nubby penis.
That's true. Yeah, you attach the head to the
to the baby penis.
To the baby penis.
I mean, that's what you do. Yeah. That's how you do.
They have a plastic sandwich bag for lungs.
Yeah. yes, the plastic lungs.
Filled with spittle from all the people that have used it. Oh.
Mustache hairs.
Yeah.
Remember the greasy strangler? He's like, I'm just here to learn how to make out with a baby.
Yeah, that would...
What is CPR? No.
What's the best way to take off its head?
You remember when they say when the class is over, don't just put all the babies back in the carrier, take all their heads off and put them in their own separate plastic bag to avoid cross-contamination.
Oh. Just be able to put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I don't know. They might not be dishwasher.
They should be dishwasher
These are dishwasher-safe babies.
They should be. Yeah. You don't want to have to get out like 2 buckets of hot water and scrub them with a toilet brush every time you do a demonstration.
3 buckets. He had 3. One was chlorine.
Oh God.
It was water, soap with water. Then
like a disinfectant in the middle one, maybe?
First one
3
was
parts
soap,
water, 1 part chlorine.
First one was soap and water. Second one was just clean water to rinse, and then the third one was like water with like 1% chlorine.
Okay.
Or some
bleach.
Yeah, so bleach, yeah.
Yeah.
Not chlorine, bleach, yeah. So the final step was like a little disinfection, and then
put that baby's head in bleach.
Back to the body. The head goes. And then the
bags,
in
between the legs, that's when you pack it away.
It's transport mode. It's like a little transformer.
But if you get pulled, like, how would you explain this to police if you like get pulled over and like trapped? What do you got in the bag, there, sir?
You got my makeout babies.
They're CPR babies. Oh, are you a medical student? No. Oh.
Put your hands behind your back, you freak. Take them behind the cruiser. Got a 10-pack of babies.
Use that time to answer some questions or to review certain skills that may be difficult for them.
I'm acting.
This practice session keeps your entire class involved and busy. More importantly, it gives you full control of how to teach effectively.
I'm going to say, we've been doing this show for a long time. This is one of the weirdest things we've ever seen.
It's great, though. That's the kind of like tape that you wish that you would come upon, you know, every episode.
Yeah.
It's like short.
It's almost like they made it for this show.
Yeah.
They knew someday.
Maybe there's a big audience for this sort of thing, like, you know.
Instructional videos gone wrong.
.com.
I don't know. It's such a weird choice to get creative with selling this product. Because it's such an unfunny product. It's a serious product.
Yeah. Saving a baby from dying?
Yeah.
It's exactly the kind of tape we would make if we were asked to make a CPR baby tape.
That would be promptly rejected by the company.
Watch carefully. When you hear the signal, pause the VCR and perform the step.
Get baby
Remove
big,
the head
baby
from
big.
the body and unsnap the orange airway cap from the head. Set them aside. Detach the chest plate from the body and the piston.
That's something else. It's out of this world.
Much like the Actar babies themselves.
Literally, they're from space.
We're made of durable materials.
Oh God.
Surfing
surfing on the internet.
Do it, Rich, do it.
All right. We're back, and we got our
We've returned from Actar.
Our final tape. And so you went, and you went, but really it's a senior video. I'm tempted just to ask Mike to do it twice.
This is the most disappointing senior video I've ever seen.
Some of those close-ups of the hands at the beginning were so excessive.
We had some good laughs in the beginning. This is like surfing the internet circa 1994 to a grandma with the best posture in the world. She looks like a store mannequin with a wig on. I didn't even think it was a living person. It's like a storm. It's like when they put like human arms on a dog or something. It's like the
Weemeyers or whatever those dogs were.
Did they do that?
It was
They do it the other way around. They put the human arms. Wait, what did you say? Human arms on a dog? You're saying dog?
Yeah, something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, when they like come up behind the
yeah,
dog and like
does stuff, right?
pretend they're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
That one Christmas video we did.
Yeah.
It's a store mannequin with an old lady wig on, sitting completely upright, and then there's some old lady lying on the floor using her real hand,
like a hand
to work the mouse because she kept like slumping over in the chair and it looked really bad on video.
Yeah.
So they're like,
well, she was having a heart attack, and they just kept filming.
And she's gonna turn around. It'll be like Mrs. Bates and like Psycho. Yeah. It's like,
well, can you sit up, Grandma? No. Well, you're blocking the screen. You're slumping over in the chair. So they got the store mannequin. She doesn't say anything. We don't get to hear her list all of her medical problems and complain about her COPD and whatnot. So it's not.
Or even ask general questions about the internet.
That would have been great too. Like where she just where we laugh at her when she asks about what's on the internet. She doesn't do anything.
So you're mad because this video was a fucking tease?
Yes. Yes.
Treat the mouse button as if it were hot, sort of like the potato in the game Hot Potato.
Want to get rid of it or release it as soon as possible.
Paper thin skin.
Hit them once,
melting off.
Don't go around them. When you press those mouse buttons,
billions of bacteria just waiting to eat that skin. Is it time yet? I sound like the Actar 9000. Is it time yet?
Not yet.
And so it's the senior technology service or something. This lady. Her name is Susan something, I'm sure. I don't know. She looks like a Susan. Right?
We like to make our classes and our instructional time with them fun and enjoyable. Much the same as you may have been intimidated when you first learned to drive a car, learn to use hardware or equipment even in your kitchen to cook or to bake with, or a new tool in your garage, okay, to use a new saw.
Why did you go to saw? Is that how you killed your husband? Her name is Carrie Therol.
This material is based on the instruction and experience of Carrie Theriault.
Some of the different approaches we use when we work with seniors is to help them feel comfortable with their computer.
THEIRAULT has been teaching computer skills to seniors for many years.
They haven't learned anything.
That would be such a frustrating job.
She opens the video and she's like, "Hi, I'm seniors are old and it's something internet something," and then she's gone. And then the whole video is narrated by like generic narration man, going through step by step how to open a browser, how to
going into too much detail for some of this stuff for the elderly.
Explaining like what a mouse is and like how mice
you start
work
with the
and
basics.
stuff like that.
We've seen dozens of these videos from the 90s. It's just like
the keyboard.
I wanted more
letters.
old.
Yeah, this is where you dream that the ad agency that did the Actar thing would take the video. Like,
let's get creative with this.
This is the worst case scenario of like what any instructional video could be. It's just like dry facts, just reading them in a very boring voice.
Oh, you can't make the internet grandma video in the style of the baby video.
You could try.
They're already confused.
Could you not?
Yeah, you don't want to bring space aliens into it. Make the situation
I don't know.
worse.
Well, I found that confusing.
It might make more sense to them than trying to explain different web browsers.
Yeah, like that's information that I don't even know. And it's like, it's unnecessary. You don't need to know that stuff.
Keep it simple. Don't tell them anything you don't have to, because it will just confuse them.
Yeah, you don't need to explain how a mouse works, like with the trackball and all this sort of stuff. Like, who cares?
Yeah, how do you do that?
You just don't.
Well, in that era, like, I'm surprised they didn't have now it's time to pause your VCR and go over what we've just learned. Like, step 1, turn power on. You know, step 2, open the browser. And like where they repeat the information. It's just constant, like, information that nonstop.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
And it's a little more specific and technical than an elderly is going to remember or understand.
Yeah.
As someone who's tried to explain modern internet stuff to old people.
You do need recreations. You need like a young guy or girl who are like the grandkids, like, hey, Grandma, you're like, I'm trying to send an email to my friend, Velvet.
Oh yeah, what was her name?
Velvet Welch or something?
Yeah, Velvet Welch.
Velvet Gulch?
I want to invite Velvet Welch to lunch tomorrow. How do I do that? Well, Grandma, let's do this. Oh, and then the grandma, actual grandma, watching.
You turn off your computer and you call her on the telephone, on your rotary telephone, and you never touch your computer again because it's full of viruses.
No, Grandma needs to learn. She wants to learn about embroidery.
Yeah.
Embalming.
I thought she was looking up embalming. It turned out to be embroidery.
Either is valid.
It's yeah, but one is more useful to her at this point.
I think an old would respond better to a warmer touch in a video where you have the loving granddaughter or grandson kind of like, hey, Grandma, this is how you do it.
Like interacting with the grandmother.
You click on this. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that X closes it, huh? And then
yes. This one's more cold and distant because it's directed by Stanley Kubrick.
It's a cash grab.
At the bottom of the desktop is a gray box called the taskbar.
What?
One purpose of the taskbar is to allow us to see
1:54 p.m.
we are working on.
I don't have much time left.
I'm playing solitaire.
Another purpose of the taskbar is to give us a pop-up menu.
I got a meeting with my undertaker in 4 hours. You have to keep it simple. Computers are just giant technical things. There's all you click on something and you see like 8,000 different files. Yeah. You only need to know what one of them does, but the problem is Grandma doesn't understand that. You just need to click on this, but she's going to want to know what all those other things. What kernel dot what? No,
you
Grandma.
Don't need to know. Don't need
just
to know.
click on AOL.exe. That's all you need to know.
Well, first of all, her desktop was a fucking nightmare. It was just like icons everywhere. It's just a mess.
How does she have so many files if she doesn't know how to use the fucking computer?
Yeah, because she just clicks on things because she doesn't know how to do anything, and then she accidentally makes desktop shortcuts. That's what happens.
You have to.
I've been in this situation. I've dealt with this exact situation where you just end up with desktop shortcuts for other desktop shortcuts, and it's a nightmare.
And you stick them all in a folder that's called junk.
Yeah.
So you just like, you have to put it in a format that old people understand. So it's just like, black and white, you get like tinny old music. You have like text that comes up, like the old,
enter titles.
You get like a CGI Bob Hope to explain it.
But he looks like early CGI, like basic cones and squares.
He looks like after last season animations.
Yes.
I was thinking like, Al Jolson will come up with like little text thing.
I understand racism.
Oh, I got it now.
That doesn't confuse me.
You write an old get a jingle in there from like what's going down the internet right now.
Pass your mouse button over it.
They'll be waiting by us.
In your start pop-up menu.
This isn't time yet.
The bacteria's already started eating your toes.
First screen you see after your
Why are you bothering to learn the computer? Well, what do you think this grandma is doing right now with today's modern internet?
Oh, Mike, you scamp. you know what she's doing.
She's not doing it.
She's editing our video right now. We hired her as our editor.
This is why everything has to be voice activated now.
Someone may have
She has amazing posture for an old lady.
Institute.
She's paralyzed everywhere except her hand.
It's the adult version of the Ector dummy.
Eldor.
The internet are not unlimited.
We have successfully completed an episode.
Technically. Episode 3, 4, 6, 8. Best of the worst.
There's plenty of times where I just don't think we're gonna pull it out this time. We're gonna crash, we're gonna burn, but we made it.
We did it.
We made it.
We did it.
Considering what we had to work with, I think we did the best we could.
I think we're at the point of the night where we all have to unanimously pick Actar 911 Infantry is the winner of the night. Can we all just agree on that?
Yeah, we don't even have to go around the table on that.
Yeah. Easy pick.
Yeah, no, best of the worst is Actar.
Easy.
Easy.
You know, the point of a video like this is to like get you interested in purchasing the product, and I've never ever been in my life more interested in purchasing a product.
What you're saying is you'd never wanted to buy 10 babies before?
You know, I didn't. It's something I didn't know I needed.
With their own carrying case.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you should mention that.
Lowly Earthling, we are the Actar 911 babies. We instruct you to clean us.
Clean you? But how?
Our disgusting spittle-filled heads are in that bag there. To prevent cross-contamination, you must wash us in a 3-step process. Yes, that's our heads, dummy.
What do I do with the head?
Take out the orange cap thing first. Okay, now put the head in the first bucket, which is soap and water. Where's your toilet brush?
A toilet brush? Here?
Yes, scrub the heads, idiot.
Okay.
Scrub. Scrub, dummy.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
What are you laughing at?
You're spitting
You're getting water everywhere. You have 11 more heads to scrub,
11
stupid.
more heads? Well, okay, I scrub it. Now what do I do with it?
Put them all in the one bucket.
I put it in the bucket already.
Second head goes into water, just clean water. Then the third bucket is water and bleach.
Oh my God, I think I used the bleach bucket first.
No, rearrange your buckets, then the bleach is last.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dugs on. You've lost dugs on in the bag.
I'm sorry, I got him. Oh shit.
Put all the heads, it's easier to wash all of us at once. It goes quicker if you just do it all at once. You're making a mess of things.
I'm sorry, Actar, baby.
What are you, stupid?
You asked me to wash all of the heads.
You don't have to dump it like a heap, okay? All the Actar babies in the bucket with the soap and water. Are you mentally?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. He sanitized the orange thing with the toilet brush. Wait, did you use the toilet brush on your toilet?
No.
Well, you should have. Okay, yes. Well, the orange thing goes under the blue vest, under the neck part. The orange thing goes...
Do I attach this to his crotch?
Yes. His little teeny tiny nubby penis. Could you touch the penis any longer, you pervert? You're some kind of sick fuck.
Oh God!
What's happening? What's happening to Gorgon? Oh! Fuck! Gorgon! Oh, Christ on a cracker! Put him in the water! Oh no! I've lost Gorgon! No!
There! All done.
Prepare for execution.
What?